The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs, it's White. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 37 here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking right. This one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. He's back to throw again on second down. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass this time. Finds his man. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Who makes the grab. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here's the handoff. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mad. who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The 49ers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Launching it downfield. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7. And the 49ers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, 49ers. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Taken down, but not before makes the first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Eagles line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the toss and heads left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time was trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Launching downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking downfield, it's Brown. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. And they spot it down just outside the 30. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. The pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He stays alive. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Eagles will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Dropping back, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the 49ers looking to run some tempo here. To throw, it's Brown. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. The 49ers lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Weber. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the 49ers come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. In the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Not much on that play, brought down short. run sets up a critical third down play. The shotgun running play call. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Weber. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. He'll hand it off. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pressure is coming. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Blood Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.